Enlisted in 2023. What is it like? Enlisted is a free-to-play arcade World War II shooter released in April 2021. Let's take a look at what it's like. Enlisted has 6 different campaigns to choose from with over 100 realistic guns to use throughout. With a very simple set of mechanics, it's easy to just pick up and have a bit of fun and experience in a semi-realistic battle for around half an hour. Before we continue, make sure to like and subscribe. So, what I like about Enlisted is that it isn't too realistic to the point where you have to think about everything you do. Although it is very unforgiving with rifles being up to 1-shot kill, sometimes 2, so you do have to be careful when out in the open. With SMGs taking up to 3 or 4 shots to kill depending on yours or your enemy's aim, so it's a bit more forgiving using SMGs. Like, when your enemy's using an SMG because you won't die as quick. But with the rapid fire, it feels as quick. The main game mode you'll be playing is Squads. Squads is a multiplayer mode where you can control a squad of 4 to either defend or attack objectives from enemy players. You can switch between the soldiers in your squad to fit the situation you're in. You can give your squad orders to give you an upper hand against the enemy in a fight, which is pretty cool in my opinion. There is another thing that your whole squad can be killed and leave you by yourself without help, which I think is a pretty cool mechanic that increases fight intensity, which, well, who doesn't want an intense fight sometimes, especially when you're against real players. In squads, though, not everyone is a real player, but it is balanced very well to not have too much AI and, obviously to balance it out with the player. Different units have different specializations, bringing a more realistic and dense feeling to the game. This can mean that there's planes and tanks going through the city, as well as just foot soldiers, bringing support, which is pretty cool. The vehicles, if you play War Thunder, you'll have a very similar feeling because this is developed by War Thunder. My dog's barking again. For fuck's sake! Now, I do like World War II shooters, of course. Who doesn't? And I do love a nice bolt action rifle in a shooter. So this game is literally perfect for that because the bolt action rifles feel so good. I don't know what it is. They just feel nice. I mean, obviously when the bolt, in this clip, you can see the bolting is a bit weird, and you could just Anyway, the gunplay does feel quite nice actually, and can be fun. I mean, I have fun having little shootouts every now and then in this game. I don't play the game that often, but when I used to play it quite a bit, the gunplay felt nice and fun. And also a bit realistic because, one shot you could kill and you move on to the next guy, or you can, go find some cover, And since it is free to play, there will be a wide range of players you will play against some who won't know how to find the trigger on their rifle because, some people who play free to play against idiots. Literal idiots. And others will know every mechanic down to know how to cut your character's toenail, which is weird, but some people literally try and find that out. How did I miss that shot? I'm really bad. And that was definitely my kill. Although the matchmaking can bring an uneven play escape in some matches, there can be times when the matchmaking it just doesn't treat you well at all. So there is an uneven play escape, but it's more even. It's not even at all, it's just there's you and there's the gods that play this game, just know everything, and you want to delete the game. But other times you do get good lobbies and enjoy the game, which is a shocker. A first-person shooter that you can enjoy in 2023. What? That's crazy. But yeah, it is. Yeah. But if you're an experienced player and you're teamed with some donuts, it can be very, very frustrating. Not that I'm an experienced player, and I do get teamed with donuts, and I go against the best players that I could ever know that ever play this game. So I can't really speak on the behalf of the experienced players, because I'm not an experienced player. I'm not even good. I'm awful. Like, look at the skill, bro. I swear. Look at that skill. Nice little headshot. But, this is expected, when you're playing a free-to-play game. People on PC have had some issues with the launcher, including me. On my PC, I downloaded it and the launcher just wouldn't work at all. It crashed every time, so I kind of just moved over to my PS5. Everything seems to work perfectly for me. Like, I don't have any issues with the game when I play it. What is progress like in Enlisted? It's one of them games where you do have to play quite a bit to unlock like a lot of things, like the main perks and everything. But you can buy the in-game currency to then buy the unlockables, which could be seen as a pay-to-win mechanic, as people can just buy everything and have an advantage over players who are working to unlock stuff. Or this can be seen as a pay-to-progress system, which is what I think it is. Instead of pay-to-win, as everyone can get it for free, but you can get it quicker by paying. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Because it seems like the community for Enlisted is very mixed on this. Like, saying it's pay-to-win, but also pay-to-progress, and people are just saying it's outright none of them. And it's just some fun microtransactions that people can buy, which, I don't know about that one. Anyway, the player base is quite active with around 34k daily players, which is a lot of players. This game does have a tight player base. You won't struggle to find a game. The longest I waited is around 2 minutes, which isn't bad at all. So in conclusion, I say give this game a go. If you want a first-person World War II shooter with realistic weapons but an arcade game style, then this is the game for you, obviously. Don't knock it until you try it, is what I say, because you just can't knock it. I mean, it looks pretty wank from this clip here, it looks wank, but it's not that wank. It's actually fun. More when you're playing with friends, it does get repetitive in one match, because the matches do feel like forever, and there's no social aspect to it. No one's in voice chat. There's no voice chat, which they should bring, by the way. Anyway, with this all done and said, I want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, because that would